Hey everyone, hope you're well. I thought I'd do a quick video today where I just kind of show the mess our house is in at the moment, but also just the plans with the garage, because I mean, Claire won't forgive me for filming this, but I thought to myself, if I show you the big full skip of all the junk we've had to throw out, and also the size of the room and how excited I am and where everything's going to go, you know, it gives you a good idea of what I'm working towards. But when I've already filmed those bits at this point, and I'm already going to apologise. Claire will not watch this, but I'm sure she's going to be slightly mortified about how messy our house is. There's just stuff around that isn't normally around. Like Ben's toys are just mounted up on a table because they're all going in a big box to be put away. I've taken pictures down off things that shouldn't have been taken down, and yeah, there's just lots of mess about our house. Just feels like a bomb's hit it because we're in big upheaval mode, which is exciting. You know, it's like we're moving house, but we're not. We're just upgrading the house massively. So yeah, people have said to me, do more videos where you're out and about filming stuff that's going on rather than talk about them. And I know I'm not out and about, but people have said rather see things rather than hear me describe them. So yeah, I'll cut to me now filming a skip and then walking around the garage talking about what I'm going to do with it. I referenced some bits like my shelf and my pictures that I then tried to ad hoc film around the living room. You'll see Ben just standing there like, what the hell's going on? And Ollie trying to just play his game, bless him, without being disturbed. But yeah, I'll cut to past me now, and then I'll come back to present me to chat in a minute. So over to me. I should have started filming before we got all the stuff out, because it could have been a good before and after shot, but there's everything smashed up into little pieces in the skip at the moment. We're going to ignore that there's all that stuff still in there, because a lot of that we're trying to get rid of. All of this we're trying to get rid of on Facebook, other bits and bobs I don't really know what we're doing with. But yeah, this is going to be the big new room / studio. It is quite long. I'm quite excited about how big it is. I mean, it's obviously going to be much. Yeah, that is long. That's a long room. And yeah, I just thought, you know, if I talk through it, it's quite exciting to think the door's going to be here. So probably like there-ish. I don't know. I don't really know whether they'd just go to the line or whatever. But there's going to be a door there. So I'll be standing in the doorway. There'll be a wall and window here. Bringing the light in, obviously. That's what windows do. I think we're going to have a toy chest around here with all of Ben's junk in it. All of Ben's toys over there, just filling up the room. I plan to have a sofa here, kind of going along. That'll be in a box. Obviously that metal bar won't be there. TV on this side. So that'll be just mounted on the wall, hopefully, if I can get it done. Where this table is, this isn't the table I'm going to use. This is my nan's old table that I took when I moved. And it's just been in here. I've given it to my mum at the weekend. But my plan is, it's in a good position because my plan is to have the computer and everything set up on a big desk here. Probably out here where the chair is, a bit further back. Have it all set up. And then on this wall, I want to have, I'll film it in a minute. I've got a bookshelf, big shelf type thing, pop vinyls on it. You know, games, comics, all of the stuff that I want to keep there. I've got some cool pictures. I've got like a Batman picture Pab gave me, Pokemon picture of Emily's that I'm going to steal because she doesn't want it, Princess Mononoke picture that I think is really cool of the God of the Forest. That's going to be on the wall, so I'll be sat in front of them, the big picture, the big wall unit, the big picture, my desk. I'm kind of thinking it'll probably come out to like there-ish, you know, wires and everything all hidden and nice, so I can just sit at my desk, you know, kind of looking towards the window. I have lights up here, maybe pointing down on me, so I'm being, you know, lit up while I'm filming, and I'll just spend my days churning out video content facing the window. I'm kind of thinking if I can swing it, I'd get a TV down here as well, but TV being there, I can look at it from this corner. You know, I can have something on in the background. I'm just very, very excited. It's almost done. We're going to have, I don't know what colour we're going to have the walls yet, that kind of thing, whether we're going to like make them white, but they'll all be plastered. So I imagine it'll probably, I don't know, that'll probably be out. But I feel like now it's empty, it's massive. I'm so excited. You know, it's not too noisy. I was expecting to hear loads of noise from in there. We've got a washing machine literally behind that wall. But to move my back to it's probably not going to be great, but it doesn't sound too noisy in here. It sounds very quiet. Normally there's lots of background noise that I'm worried about, but it's very peaceful. So yeah, what I'll have to do, I'll film it all now and then I can show it in the next run what it looks like when it's done, which won't be for like 6 weeks. This is where the door will be from the inside point of view, so people can come down the stairs, come in the front door, just go straight into that room or the living room. I feel like it's going to be quite cool. We're planning on getting a floor that flows in there all the way across here and then into the living room as well. I'm a bit worried about the noise of the kids going up and down the stairs, but I think it'd be quite cool. Just door there, I go in, I'm in my fortress, and I can lock myself in there and they can't bother me. These will be all in the background of my videos, so I've got all my pop vinyls there from various things. Nice picture of me at a wedding. I probably won't leave that in the background. Got all them as well. And then ignore the Home Sweet Home, but I got all my comics already and games. They're all going to go in the background. This is all Ben's stuff that's just going to go in a big box, hidden away. We're hoping this room will be completely, as Ben getting involved, this room will hopefully be completely empty. Like, that won't be here. You know, the wall over there, that's my Princess Mononoke picture that I think will look quite cool in the background. Okay. And we're just going to move that in the other room, I think, and just generally clear it out. So this room just ends up being sofas. And I think all these things will look pretty cool. We're going to go for this colour of all of our stuff, basically. So I think it'll look pretty cool having them all in there. There's my little Pokemon stuff there. I want more of that. Going to be filling the background with Pokemon. And I think it's going to be awesome. Thank you very much, past me. That was hopefully a nice little insight into what we're doing there. The walking around the space, it felt a lot bigger than I really thought. I always assumed it'd be about the size of Emily's bedroom, and I've realised it actually overhangs by a good sort of 1.5 meters, and it's probably a little bit wider than her room. So yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait, and it's not long now. Once we tell the guy that the garage is empty, he's just going to start doing the job. So I'll do like an after when I'm doing my garage launch party. We'll do that. Might have to cut a ribbon on the door and all of that fun stuff. But yeah, it's been an interesting week because, as I say, the house is like a bomb's hit it, because basically the skip arrived. It came, I think it was yesterday morning. Yeah, it was yesterday morning it came. Guy rang us at like 7 o'clock going, I'm going to be there in half an hour. And then I woke up to the beeping sound of him dropping it off. I'd parked my car out to the side and all of that. So I had work. I just sat at my desk doing work all day while Claire went into the garage and just sort of started emptying things out. Her parents came over with a skip, with a trailer load of stuff to dump in it as well. And I was sort of thinking, oh my God, we're already running out of space. As you can see in the video there, it's already pretty full. But we've got quite a bit to get rid of. We're on all the face-based stuff, trying to offer the paraphernalia that was in the garage, give it away, like random like balls from a ball pit. It's like, does anyone want a sack of them? I mean, I think if we had more time, it wasn't COVID, we'd try and sell a lot of the stuff, but actually we're in a position, a lot of the toys that were in there, Claire was supposed to be doing this big nearly new sale in like the February of 2020, and then it all got cancelled. It might have been the March, but it all got cancelled because of COVID. And we were very gutted because we probably had about 200 quid's worth of just tat that would have been like absolutely snapped up at this event. And typically we've waited till the month before it all goes back again to go, we're just gonna get rid of it. But I mean, the other option is to bring it all into the house and live like that for months for the sake of a little bit of extra money towards it, which we can't. We haven't got the room. It's going to be a nightmare. But it is fun clearing out some spaces, using new spaces. Every room's going to change. Like, I'm not going to be sat in this room anymore. This desk where I'm sat at the moment, this isn't the desk I'm going to have long term, but it's the desk I'm going to have when I'm in there straight away. Is not going to be in my room anymore. So it means that the stuff behind me can be rearranged. That TV is going to be the TV that's on the wall in the garage. These games will be in the garage with me. So that's all suddenly empty. I've got a door behind this that I've been blocking for like 2 years. We opened it the other day and it was like, oh, there's loads of good stuff in here. Most of it's in the tip now, in the skip, but the stuff that's good in there, we're like, oh, cool. I found all these signed things, like the whole cast of Buffy and Angel and Firefly, and like a picture of the guy who played Superman in Smallville signed. I've got loads of them that I can kind of, I probably won't put them on my shelf visible, but I might put the book on my shelf so it's there. Some of the geek stuff that's there can go on my geek shelf, but I'm very excited that I'm gonna have a geek shelf in this new room, showing off all my pop vinyls and all of that stuff. I kind of almost said on the video, it's basically similar to the background that Kev used to have with all his pop vinyls and stuff, and it will just grow and grow and grow and grow. But I've been obviously tatting up the living room for a long time, and it's not normally that messy looking. Again, it's been sort of cleared, it's a bit dusty and that, but it'll all be cleaned and sorted for being a perfect background. I'm very excited about this background. I just think it's going to be fun. It's going to be nice to start adding my own kind of spin to things and having a background that isn't my bed and this wonky picture that every single vlog, I think, Sheepdog, why have you got this diagonal slant? I swear I must have fixed it a couple of times and it's just rolled back. Like probably 3-4 times I've straightened that and it's gone back to being wonky. But yeah, it's just nice. It's fun. It feels like we're doing something, and everything feels like that at the moment. Work's busy. It's really nice. Just doing stuff, closed some deals, working on some stuff. I'm helping with a big marketing plan. We're talking about doing a marketing training course thing for a couple of days to talk about how to like strategy around this new service that we're offering, and I'm going to be taking part in these marketing stuff. And they literally said to me, probably be really handy for the stuff you do on the side. And I thought, hell yeah. I'm thinking me learning how to market better and use social media better and launch stuff better, it's extremely handy timing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've also been told that I actually have access to the full suite of Adobe Photoshop and all of that stuff via my work contact stuff, and I can do work stuff on my computer but also use it for personal stuff. So I'm going to hopefully do that. That'd be fantastic. And it's just been a really random week of, okay, so this is all leveling up now, is it? This is all stuff that I'm going to be just having on a plate all sorted. It feels great. So I'm hoping that once I'm in there and I'm set up, you'll suddenly see extra stuff on the videos. I don't know, I'll record a video, I'll send it to my PC, and then I'll be able to put little things on it or whatever. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I need to learn a bit about that. I'm not going to be having like thought bubbles appearing above me or zooming in on my face and stuff like a lot of YouTubers do, but I don't know. Hopefully it'll just look better quality and it'll be great. I felt really guilty yesterday just changing the subject slightly, because it was like midnight and I was watching The Office, and to be fair, I was in a hurry. There was a really good cliffhanger on an episode. I'm on season 5, about 20 episodes in. So if you've seen it, you know roughly the end of season 5 is quite a big change in the show. And I really wanted to know what happened next. So I started watching the next episode and I was thinking, right, there's 9 minutes left. I'm starting to get really tired, but I'm going to keep watching. And Ollie walks in and I'm like, what are you still doing up? It's past midnight. And he was like, I want to talk to you about something. And I'm like, what do you want to talk to me about? And he goes, I'm watching kids YouTube at the moment. Not right that moment. He means I watch kids YouTube every day. And he was like, and I watch loads of 8-year-olds playing games on vlogs. Why can't I play games on vlogs? Why can't I do videos? You do videos, they do videos. Why can't I do videos? And I was like, because it's not safe for an 8-year-old to be making videos on the internet, mate. Like, I'm doing it to protect you. And he was like, but they're on them all the time. I watch loads of 8-year-olds. And I was like, yes, but it's different. And I don't really want to be one of those parents who makes videos with his kid, like where you make videos and all of this. I said, I'm more than happy to play Minecraft with you on videos where you're on there and I'm on there, and, you know, he can appear on camera because we're playing on 2 different screens or whatever. And I'm more than happy for him to be in videos we do as a family. But I said, he's not having his own channel. He's not. And he was like, well, what about when I'm older? Can I do it? And I was like, yeah, when you're older, you can absolutely do it. When you're old enough that you can decide to do it yourself, you can do it. And I'll support that. But bless him, I kind of was in a hurry because of my show. So I was fobbing him off a bit. And then as I was going to bed like 10 minutes later, because I'd finished, I'd sent him off, I could see him in his room just sat there, and I went in and I said to him, I don't mean to shoot this down, I know it's something you really want to do. And I was like, I do promise that when it's all set up, we can play Minecraft together and you'll be involved in things and you can help me. And he was like, we should do songs. I was like, we're not going to do songs. And he was like, I watch loads of songs. And I was like, yeah, I know you do, but we're not going to do songs. He was like, yeah, I think he just has these ideas and he knows that I'm doing a big push and I'm doing a big kind of change and it's all being upgraded, and he's had ideas. But I was like, I'm not, as much as it would be fun and as much as I'm sure people would laugh at it, I can't imagine. Like, he watches FGTV where they rap, and I'm like, I'm not doing raps about Minecraft, mate. He was like, they play Minecraft and Roblox because they're the best games in the world, they're the most popular games. And I was like, yeah, but he doesn't realise that it's also virtually impossible. If I started a Roblox Minecraft channel now, I'd probably have like a few hundred followers on it in 6 months, because it's just so hard, isn't it? You know, you've got to hit the zeitgeist at the right time or whatever. You know, that guy's been doing it for 10 years, but Ollie doesn't see that. He just sees they do it, so why don't we do it? And I'm like, okay, whatever, mate, you know. But he's bless him. I love it that he's giving me advice. He's seeing it. He's liking the idea of it. He wants to be involved in it. As I say, I said to him, if it's for his own protection, I don't want him being thrown into all of that. But I'm more than happy for him to play the odd game and that kind of thing, and it will be good. So yeah, he's been funny with that. Emily's kind of the same. She's always been like, I'd love to do stuff, and I've said, boy, in future she should do art stuff. I've told her when she's older, if she puts the effort into learning how to use all the tools properly, then I will absolutely help her sort out an art career online, video, pictures, Instagram, all sorts of artwork. I think it'd be fantastic, and I really want to push her towards making use of the gift she's got. She should be selling art on Fiverr and that kind of thing. There's just loads of avenues to do it on, and I feel like we need to support that because she's really good at art. So yeah, I don't mind them wanting to do it. I think they'll probably change their mind when they're like 15, 16, 17. They might just find that, they won't want to copy what their boring old dad's doing as a hobby. But if they still want to do it when they're older, great. Let's support it. I know what to do. I know how to do it. Maybe I'm not like world class at it or anything like that. I'm not even, championship quality on it. I'm quite happy down here in the conferences, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been a weird one for that, because bless him, he was a bit downbeat that I'd kind of shut him down, and I knew I was in a hurry to go and talk to him, and I knocked a bloody trophy down on my foot. Like, we found this joke trophy that from one of our MGPX events, and it was sat on the side, and I was getting changed. I was like, I've got to go talk to Ollie, and I knocked this bloody trophy down, cut my foot. I was hopping around. When I went to talk to him, I'm talking to him, and he's looking down at my foot. There's like got a cut on it. It's slowly bleeding, and I'm trying to talk to him, and he's like. And I'm like, yeah, no, Ollie, I know, it's fine. I'm going to get a plaster. It doesn't hurt. And he's like looking at me talking, looking down, talking. I think he was really stressed, and I think that probably put him off more, bless him. Other than those things, nothing's really happened since Tuesday. It's still lockdown mode, isn't it? I'm looking forward to the weekend because I'm taking that table over to my mum and dad's, the one I mentioned in the previous clip. I'm going to take that over to them. They're going to put it in their garage. I might spend some time in their garden again, just chilling out. Claire's going to her colleague's garden to just have a chill out in the garden and all chat together. One of them's leaving soon, and bless her, she's going to miss them. So yeah, they're going to have a thing, and I might just take the kids to my mum and dad's and just chill out in their garden, see Sid the bird, and see if I had the skills, the software, I could show a little picture of Sid the bird. I tweeted one the other day. He's eating his grapes in the garden, bless him. And yeah, it'll be nice, it'll be good. But I just feel like it's just been another Wednesday. I did a stream on playing XCOM. It's been really good fun. That's all that really happened. Ollie has been a bit highly strung this week, and I said about the video in the video before about going to visit my parents and him being a bit worried. It was similar earlier. They were going for a walk and he was getting quite stressed and ended up waiting immediately because I think he just got stressed out. He wanted to take his iPad again, but it was like, well, this time they were walking, so there was no point. So he ended up waiting immediately. We forgot. Luckily, we got a text and then a phone call reminding us that he's got an appointment tomorrow morning, 9:30. Poor old Claire's got to get up and take him about 15 miles away for that. But they're going to test him, check his bladder, check all sorts of like things. I don't really know what they're going to test, but she said to me there might be a medication that they can give him that will strengthen his bladder and stop it twitching or something. I don't really understand. She was just like, it could be that it's twitching a lot and he doesn't then notice when he needs to, whatever. She thinks this medication might work. It might be the thing that might say, right, this will make it so he doesn't get that he feels the sensation, or it doesn't happen a certain way, or it might be that he always feels it, he doesn't realize. Part of me feels like it's just a sensory, he doesn't recognize the message, and or he doesn't prioritize the message, but they're testing tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get an answer from it either tomorrow or soon. Seems like quite a big deal, actually. It is something that I know a lot of you have had with your children or yourself, and yeah, he's got this thing tomorrow that should hopefully make a big difference. I'll give a proper update once I know about it, but we nearly forgot, like when we booked it. I don't even remember being told the date, to be honest. I don't remember being told it was going to be tomorrow, but we just randomly got a text saying, yeah, you're in tomorrow at 9, and then this woman rang me, really robotic voice. Is that Oliver's dad? I'm like, yeah. You're coming for your appointment tomorrow at 9:30. I was like, yeah, we'll be there, yeah, acting like I knew about it when I'd literally just that minute learned about it and told Claire. But I really hope that it's something, if they just go, oh yeah, no, if we just give him this for a week, it'll cure it all, that'd be fantastic, hopefully that's the thing. The only other thing that came out yesterday that I'm suddenly noticing again, I posted a picture of myself from when I was like, I think 16, 17. Everyone's mocking me because I look like a right little git. Do you know what? I've always been in, at that age, I was heavily into wearing like dark t-shirts, dark jeans, band t-shirts, like music bands. I mean, not band as in explicit t-shirts. You know, I was heavily into sort of rock music and so forth. But I went coat shopping and bought an Adidas jacket. With advice from my friend, he was just like, yeah, no, that's fine. You can just wear it. You know, it's like covered you up to there almost. He said it's comfortable. It'll do. It was in style for certain types of people then, but not really the sort of person that I was looking back. I had spiky hair, but in the picture, I noticed that this eye, I think it's this eye, looking at me now on camera, I think it's this, it might be that one of my eyes. It was like that. And when I do my pictures for my vlogs and stuff, I always notice that one of my eyes is slightly more closed than the other, and I thought it was because of this massive bright light next to me, but actually I look back through all these pictures and one of my eyes is always slightly more closed than the other. And I'm trying to decide, when I was younger, my cousin was throwing a piece, he was eating a coconut, biting it and then throwing the pieces, and one just happened to smash me in the face, and I remember just spinning around and hitting the floor like a sack of bricks, and I must have been out for a good 10 seconds or so. It properly knocked me for 6. I remember my dad picking me up and everyone being panicked, and my cousin being really guilty because he didn't mean to do it, although he might have done. My cousins were quite cheeky like that. But yeah, I remember being properly knocked for 6, having this massive black eye, and I'm trying to think whether it was the same eye, and whether that's just been lazy for the best part of 30 years and I've just never really noticed. Someone was giving me advice on Twitter about like covering it. It is this eye, because I know it's this eye. It was this eye in the picture. It was just flipped round. And if I cover that eye, everything's slightly more blurred than it is if I cover that eye. And I hadn't really thought about this until I was looking at that picture. I was like, it's always that eye. It's always that eye. And then, yeah, someone just said to me, that is ever so slightly off. And it's bugging me now. I had noticed it before, but it is bugging me now knowing that is slightly off. So what I've been doing is covering it up a bit and reading things for a while. I read online, if I put a patch over it and then try and do like 30 minutes at a time, it'll make a difference. So I tried to do, it said like do puzzles, read a book, I was trying to read an article last night with just my left eye, and I could not read after, like it was taking forever. I had my glasses off, which made a difference. I think I needed them on, but it had a smudge on it. So at first I was doing that and I was like, God, this eye is terrible. And I took my glasses off and realised they were just covered in, like, I think I must have touched it and left a bit of a mark on there. So then I was trying to clean it and then I was like, oh, get off, go away, glasses. Because they were just, I think by that point, they just kept steaming up. So I was just doing that and trying to read it. And I was like, I can't read a word of this. I think I'm just getting old. My eyesight's just going. But it's weird that opticians haven't picked that up in like 20 years of me having glasses. I mean, well, yeah, about 20 years roughly, I'd say. Probably a bit less than that. I think it's about 20 that I started wearing glasses. But yeah, it's weird that they've not picked it up. It should have been picked up by now. It just happened to be that I put a picture up and everyone's been mocking it. If you want to see that, it's on my Twitter at RB6K. It's annoying knowing that I had quite full hair, that I could have it spiked. If I had my hair spiked now, I mean, you immediately see scalp there. It's just like no hair. It's tragic seeing how much hair I've obviously lost over the years without realising it. I don't even know where it's gone. It's not on the pillow. It's not in, do you know what I mean? It's not anywhere. I don't know where it's happening, but it might just be that I've got a bigger head. It's weird looking at the pictures again and seeing my face being like, I mean, it's a smaller picture, but my face looks really like small. It's like here. It's like my head's just got big. Maybe I need to be like the guy in Theme Hospital. I'll go into the hospital and he'll burst my head and then reinflate it and make it normal sized. It's a very niche reference there for people who haven't played Theme Hospital. Just look up Big Head Syndrome, whatever it was called. Most people will probably get it. That's quite a popular game. Anyway, I am going off on a mad tangent here, but I think that is all that's really gone on. The house does feel a lot cleaner. This room feels a lot cleaner in one way, because we found this air purifier that we got when the kids were babies. It's just in a cupboard, and we thought, right, let's set that up. And my word, it feels nice being in a room that has the air filtered in it. I don't know why we've stopped using it. I keep coming into this room and thinking, wow, I need to just get 5 more of these. The room does just feel good. I recommend it. It's like a HEPA filter type thing, but it's supposed to be for like babies' allergies or whatever. But we just put it in our bedroom because, I mean, the kids don't notice anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't benefit from it at all. But no, it feels weird sleeping in it. I'm waking up in the morning thinking I feel slightly better than normal. It might be psychological, but I am noticing the room just feels nicer. That is literally the only other thing I can think of that's happened. So sorry for throwing that random tangent out there. I think that is my lot. I've talked for longer than normal. Let me know your thoughts on our garage plan. I don't know what you can really say at this point. That'll all be plastered. The ceiling will be done. They'll put a proper floor in. I just want to get, as I say, TV on the wall, sofa bed opposite the TV, so guests can sleep in there. We need somewhere to put all of Ben's toys. I need something to put all my geek stuff on behind me, which I'm moving that thing out. Our living room is planning on just being literally the 2 sofas and the TV and 1 wall unit. And we just want massive space in there so that Claire can just feel like she's in a clean, open space watching her programmes while I'm in my massively filled with junk geek room, which is kind of where I like to be. That's fine. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Hope you're all well. Let me know in the comments down below how you're getting on. How's your week going? I'll let you know how it goes with Ollie tomorrow and all that kind of stuff. And my next vlog will be on, where are we? What days is it? Tuesday it'll be, won't it? Yeah, so I'll do a vlog on Tuesday. I'll see you then. Cheers.